And we are live. All right. How's everybody doing? Back in the chair. It's like it doesn't stop, right? Some people think this is easy. Oh, he doesn't work for a living. But it's honestly harder than work. I'd rather just go to work, do what I'm supposed to do, and then be done with it. This is like intense work, constant work. Doesn't stop. Constant. All right. All right, everybody. We're about to get into it, about to get into the day. Andy Garcia, what's going on, man? How's everything going? How you feeling? Nice to have you on the channel today. Thank you for saying hi. What up? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful morning today. Let's get in to what happened last night. Okay. Yeah. So last night, Andy Garcia, remember me? I'm trying to think. I don't remember you. Did we talk like maybe in my old stream, or I'm trying to think. I feel horrible. I was the kid who helped you sell drones. No way. Dude, I thought about you the other day. You know why? Because I started working for a guy installing TVs and stuff. And he was employing me. And I was like, this is cool. And I was like, damn, I can't wait to start another business. And you were the first person I ever hired in my life. Honestly, that day you worked for me, I've never been able to hire someone again. That was an accomplishment for me because I had created a business that was making enough money where I could put a little bit of money in someone else's pocket. I've always been like a caring person that wants to help someone else or like wants to build. And when I see someone else that wants to build with me, like they should get what they deserve. Had a really good time with you, man. Thought about you the other day as it was yesterday. Yeah, we only knew each other very briefly. We only worked together 1 or 2 times. I think it was only once, or maybe twice. But you did great. You did really good. And if I ever do anything in the future, I'm always going to think about you because you were awesome. And maybe one day you'll hook me up. Maybe you'll become a millionaire and we'll go into business together. So I have faith in you, Andy. You're an amazing kid. It's pretty cool, man. Sorry I didn't remember. I should remember these things. If I saw your face, I can't really see the picture. It's so small. But anyway, let's get into the markets. Let's get into what's going on. Let's get into the money-making deals here. Okay. Let's look at Bitcoin as it's starting to drop right now. It's been a really tough couple days to trade. Honestly, for beginners, it's like almost like stay out of the market and just kind of watch. And I'm not saying I'm still a beginner. We're all beginners in a way, but I just have years of experience so I can kind of deal with my emotions a little better. All right. So we had pink. I thought that was going to be the end of the carnage. It looks like we're going to have one of these. Pink, red, pink, so red, pink, red. We are very oversold here on the 4 hour. Look at how many times Bitcoin's been here. This was the March Madness, right? March 14th. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Only like a couple times does it come down this low. So that's my first idea, is that it's oversold. Okay, and we got to trust that for what it's worth. We're still, in my opinion, ranging. A lot of people did say, we fell out of the trend line, which we did. We're down here now. We do have this 200 moving average holding us so tightly right now, like cradling us. We break through that, and we see this 21-day moving average cross. Then we're in for some pain for sure, and it just is what it is. I may close positions and hang. That's when you should have at least a large. Right now, you should be hedging yourself into a cash position. And the reason is because you can kind of feel like the market is slipping. I'm not saying all of your money, but you should basically allocating yourself into a cash position. Like, right now I have 2 positions open last night. And I'm thinking about, they're going well, but yeah. Let me pop out the chat so I can keep it around. No, you will learn from my channel, man. You will learn. I give like really good advice. I trade crypto only. I don't trade stocks. Dude, I just wanted to tell you that hanging out with you that day inspired me greatly. Seeing someone have that entrepreneur attitude and actually act on it really helped me shape my life today. Really, dude? Really? Like, freaking, dude, I was busting my butt back then, man. It really was. I was working a night shift then in the union. I was making like $100,000 a year when you met me, Andy. And working very hard to do it, though. You know, working 60 hours a week, you know, coming in at 7, leaving at like 3, 4 in the morning. A lot of it I did get to sleep most of the time. But, you know, dude, OAX, man. Did you get into that? You said, what's the next coin? I said, get into OAX. 30% gains coming out of that. And guys, I learned a lot of the things I learned from the Crypto Revolution channel, Crypto Bitcoin Chris. I just like to plug him a lot because it's like a family I'm in. I love his trading group. It means the world to me. I would never want to like leave it. Crypto Revolution. All right, just plugging him real quick. Should start watching his videos once a day. He gives good setups. He gives good TA advice. You can make money just from his videos, and then from there you can join the channel. He's amazing though. Dude, Andy, that meant the world to me, dude. Dude, I use you as my just take every call. Like when you're like, what coin? OAX. Like, dude, boom, 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 boom. All right. And I didn't get into it though, so anyways. I tell you because you had free liquidity. And if I had liquidity, I would get into it. So I kind of use you as like a secondary account. You know, like I got this much in my account and then your account. And I'm trying to grow your account too. So when I already have my position set and my plans created, it's hard for me to go against them. Okay, so we went over Bitcoin. Right now it's very sketchy, but it is oversold on the 4-hour. Let's check it on the 3-day. On the 3-day, we have a MACD cross impending. And I'm telling you, we went over this yesterday, but the last time we had something like that, we had a pretty nasty little fall from 13,000 all the way back to 9. It's that CME gap leaning. Honestly, now I'd be happy if the CME gap just went to 9,800 because you never know, man. Bitcoin could be at 8,000 tomorrow. Like it's this is the shadiest game we ever play. But honestly, it is the best game because it's being manipulated by the price and of the US dollar. And at the end of the day, remember guys, supply and demand. There's 10 billion people in the world. There's now only like they've already mined almost all the Bitcoin, right? 17 million Bitcoin, and there's 10 billion people in the world. There's not enough for every millionaire to own one Bitcoin, you know? So just think about that in the world. Okay. I've been watching BLZ. It was like my honey for a long time. I really wanted it, but I had to change my thoughts because I'm not saying it's done. Look at it kind of hopefully forming a double bottom here, but it could fall out of its pattern, which it did, came back up in. It's in a giant bull flag, like in a way, which it really should have broken out, but it got faked out on. I ended up selling half my position in BLZ for a loss of like $200 because I just felt, you know what? And yeah, I'm still in it though. I'm still in it. I'm going to show you my portfolio like I always do. If you're a beginner, this is how I trade, okay? First thing I would do is you're at my channel, so you came to the right place, right? And if we go to a link, I'm just going to take you guys through 5 minutes. You just started crypto. This is for Andy. You just started crypto. You're seeing me make money. You're giving calls, but you can't take my calls. You don't know where the calls are coming. You don't know how to get the calls. You know, so here's the deal. The first thing you want to do is open a Coinbase account, okay, with this link right here. We both get $10 if you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, okay? The second thing you want to do is open a Binance account, which I actually should have the link to my Binance in here, which I don't, which is ridiculous. It's hurting my channel, but you get a Binance account, Binance.com. You do need a VPN. I use what's called NordVPN, N-O-R-D, NordVPN. I should have a link to that as well. See, I got to get organized. Take me as an example. Get organized. You know, summer ends. Nord sale begins. So, 1 year for $4 a month, man. You know, so what's the deal? I got like a 3-year plan. Yeah, 1 month you're paying, baby. 1 year plan. Boom. And they had like a 3-year plan, honestly, a while back. But it's 4 times 12, right? It's freaking $48. No, $48 for the year. That's pretty cool. NordPass for $2 a month, and you can organize and access all your passwords from anywhere. And then NordLocker. Secure your files and sync 500 gigs of data via an encrypted cloud. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, anyway, get the NordVPN. Open up Binance.com with the VPN set to UK. Okay? And it's not illegal. Okay. Wow, man. So you knew about Bitcoin before me. See, I didn't find out about Bitcoin until it was like $1,000. You know? Very interesting, man. How did you find me? Oh, you followed me on Instagram, the remote chief. Ah, see, the ads work. So, see, that's why I'm doing that. I'm trying to build a channel, trying to build a movement. And, yeah. All right, so anyway, if you go to Binance.com after you make a VPN at Nord, you were never dumb, dude. Don't say that. Don't say that. No. I beat myself up so many times in life, and I found out it does nothing for us. Negative thoughts are really not real. A negative thought doesn't exist. Spent it on drugs. Hey, well, all right, maybe that was dumb, but at the time, you learned a lesson not to spend on drugs now. So, in my opinion, that still was a win, right? Learning to succeed, learning to fail is the key to success. Insane, but it's true, right? Okay. We got 4 people watching. Please hit the like button. If I have 4 watching, I should have 4 likes. Come on, guys. Give me your all. I'm giving you my all. Just that's all I got to say, you know? Anyway, let's get into the technical analysis. Let's get into what I did last night. Okay. So I opened up a FET position. I'll explain why. I opened up a ball position, which is balancer. We were up like $150 at one point in the middle of the night. My stop loss is at 27. My take profit, my stop loss is at 21. I'm not risking a lot here. These are all like 7% risks. So with 2,400, 240 would be 10%. I'm risking about like 180 a trade here. And then I'm also in chills, up $41 at 15278. So, okay. Why did I buy these 3 coins yesterday amidst the carnage? 826, 826, 825. You can see I made trades when it was high risk. And it still is very high risk. And that's why there's not a lot, like these aren't $5,000 positions. These are smaller positions because when it's high risk, I think your positions you should trade accordingly. There's so much to learn when trading, honestly. It's like the technical analysis, the emotions, the cycles, Bitcoin dominance, especially with crypto. Stocks are probably easier to trade because you don't have to worry about Bitcoin dominance as much. Okay, let's get into the trades one by one and why I got into them. Okay, FET. Now, FET has huge news, huge following. It recently went from 9 cents all the way to 19 cents. So it went over 100%. It has thus since then retraced. If I go to my 4-hour time frame, I drew what's called a Fibonacci retracement. Anthony Fibonacci, right? Might spell it wrong, but we'll find it. The Fibonacci numbers, right? So the beginning of the sequence is thus 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 3, 2, 13, 55, 88, 144. In some older books, the value F0 is omitted. So the sequence is F1 to F2, 1, and the recurve, whatever. So Fibonacci numbers are named after the Italian mathematician Leonardo of Pisa, later known as Fibonacci. In his 1202 book, Liber Abaci, Fibonacci introduced the sequence to Western European mathematics. Although the sequence has been described earlier in Indian mathematics as early as 200 BC in work in Pingala on enumerating possible patterns. See, a golden ratio, too. The Fibonacci is the golden ratio. They say that that's how all plants grow. All nature grows in Fibonacci. Honestly, I think we live in a somewhat of a system. I'm also considering the fact that we live in a computer generated simulation. And if we do live in a simulation, then a programmer created our reality. And if that's the case, then we can't really leave the system too much, right? We're bound by that. And I think other people have figured these things out. And over time, where our consciousness will gain will recognize where we are. And that's why people trade on this Fibonacci levels. I know I'm getting really deep here, but I'm connecting the dots into why these Fibonacci still work, because we live in a system, right? And you can't escape the system. So anyway, the FET goes all the way up here, retraces back down. A very healthy retrace is the 618. And look, it came very close. And we also had the 200-day moving average acting as support. To me, that was almost confluence. We had the 618 with the 200-day moving average. It's almost like a double wall. Like, how is the price action going to break through both of those? So it gives you protection. It's better than just buying here or anywhere else, just kind of blindly. Also, the algorithms are trading on that as well. I also saw what would look like a MACD cross. This was curving up. Now it's curving back down. We may range in here, but I decided that it was a good buy because I put a very small stop loss basically right below the 618 in this area. And that way I'm not risking a lot. And if it breaks down below the 618, there's a chance that kind of negates that this accumulation in the 0.15 Fibonacci. So I basically drew what's called a Fibonacci. If you need to find it on TradingView, it's in like one of these. It's in, I think it's right here. You have Elliott wave theories, which I haven't done any Elliott wave yet. I haven't gotten into Elliott wave. I probably should. Where's the fib? Oh, they're right here. Fib. And you pull a fib retracement right here, right? And you have extensions, all sorts of stuff. I actually have to do even more work on that. Then there's fib circles. Some people like fib circles. Optical art trader guy, he does that heavily. So we're in FET at 11,493, somewhere in this range. We're down $50. I'm not really stressing that at all. It's really healthy that all night it stayed in a good range. So FET, I actually still think FET is a buy right now. So I'm just putting it on your radar. Again, this isn't financial advice. Get yourself a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please read the disclaimer in the description. But if you were to try to make money off of my channel and you were maybe to hypothetically buy FET, now may be the time. Who knows? Can I ask how much you've made to date with crypto? Yeah, I mean, let's think. I'd say upwards of like, I don't like to say because it's a little rude, but it's upwards of like 80 grand, 90 grand. And at one point even more. I mean, I've had accounts go up and I didn't sell. Like I didn't really wrap my head around technical analysis. Like I thought I knew how to do technical analysis, but I didn't. Like the last year, I really, really took my trading to another level. And I traded more and more. I think I made over 700 trades in the last year. And since October, I made 500 trades, right? October, November, December, January. It's like about, I don't know, 10 months, 10 trades a month would be 100. So 50 trades a month. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I was over trading at one point. Once I calmed that down, I started making a lot more money. But yeah, I've made a lot of money in crypto in my lifetime. Like one night it took like 5 weeks, but I made $40,000 off a Sia coin. In my living room, in my kitchen. I remember my heart racing. It was insane. I've been in crypto a long time. Not long enough, but like I have videos of guys telling me about Tezos in 2016 on my Facebook channel. Okay, now we have Ball USDT. Let's check out Ball. Why I'm in Ball? Ball's a new coin. New coins tend to pump on Binance, okay? This coin's setup is really nice. It has a MACD cross coming. It's in the pink. We have basically the RSI kind of sitting in a nice place, kind of in a falling wedge too, ready to break out. The price action in a falling wedge, ready to break out. Have no real bearish sentiment right now at the moment. Very new coin. A lot of talk. We did break out. Now technically would be the buy. You would buy the breakout. Let's go to the 1 hour and look at the breakout. It did break out. Came back to kind of retest. This to me is the retest. This red right here is the retest. Off to the races. So today, actually right now, would be a good time to buy because it's technically a retest. It's coming back down. Usually a retest does touch the trend line. So I would, this would be a place where I would definitely get into Bitcoin. I mean, into Ball. I'm using the USDT Tether pair because Bitcoin is a little volatile right now. And if it happens to move on us, anything could happen. So Ball, USDT. I'm up 3% on my buy at 12 a.m. last night. That's how you make $70 while you're sleeping, right? And it was, I usually go heavier, but again, the risk was there. I took it easy, right? Okay, Ball. Now I'm in CHZ. Why did I get into CHZ? And we went over this yesterday. It was extremely oversold here. I bought in here. I bought in here. You know, I usually don't do the oversold bounces, trying to see if it works. We do have a MACD cross coming, and we're on my line now. So it kind of tells me that there's more downside. Will we come back down to the 706? Again, I was playing the fib, very similar to FET. I was playing the Fibonacci retracement down to the 618. Okay? And we also had confluence. We had the 21-day moving average kind of curling here. We want to see this curl up and kind of change momentum. We did have a drop down here now on the RSI. I'm down. I'm up $41. Maybe even less now that it's probably less now that it's moved. Maybe I'm at break even at this point. $4. Yeah. Should have taken that $50 when I woke up this morning almost, but it's really not how I trade. I don't trade for $50 gains. It's just not, I'm trying to turn that $2,500. I'm trying to make $700-800 off it. All right. So again, though, stop loss is very minimal, so really not $2,500 in each trade. So I have 10 grand split between FET, Ball, CHZ, and BLZ. And I'm not trying to hold, if I can get out at the end of the day today, I'll get out. I'm not trying to hold any of these too long. I actually may even close my Ball position. Gains were just lost. A lot of gains were lost. We were at Ball still holding with a $71 gain. Ball may be my winner today. I think it's kind of going to be the one. So those are the trades I want to put on your radar. Okay. And let's get into RSR. Let's see what happened to RSR. We talked about it yesterday. So strange. I'll add a crypto like RSR. And it goes down to the bottom. Keeps my work, though. I didn't think my work would still be there. Okay. So look what happened with RSR. And that's why you have a stop loss, right? We were still very little amount, and boom, it fell out. So now let's kind of reconvene with what was going on there. So and that's why we put the stop loss there, right? Buy the breakout. It didn't even really break out, so you really shouldn't have bought it yet either. But technically, it's in a falling wedge, and this MACD is going to turn eventually, right? It's only a matter of time. So just something to watch for. Just keep watching that MACD for the blue line to cross. Keep this on your radar. When that starts to curve up, I think this is going to be a screaming buy. To me, it's like bull flag territory. Bottom of the trend line got bought up on a wick, meaning that people really liked it when it went down this low. Look for the pink to begin. You see a couple pink bars, I would be willing to get into this. I'm a very aggressive trader, though. I trade aggressively, especially in a bull market. And you see how I just found my target? I took the length of the pole, the flag pole, put it over here, got my target. %18 gains coming. You bought the breakout of this upper trend line. Bottom of the trend line is the aggressive buy right now. RSR, new coin, came out yesterday. Yeah, came out yesterday. So, boom spike, flag spike, flag spike. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it a lot. I can take you to DOT. It was a new coin. It's 8 days old now. And let's just look at it. We're not going to say that everything's going to happen that happened at DST, and look at it holding the gains and starting to flag now. And look with the double bottom here. Boom, boom. I thought it would break out. It did not. Broke down into a new pattern. So here we had a flag. It broke out of the flag. Okay. But it is double bottoming now. And we have a MACD cross coming. This, I can't believe I'm saying this, but look, MACD cross here. coming on the 30-minute. Let's look at it on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, it's a little overbought. I'd say it's going to curve down, but it could go up a little more. So I'd be wary of it too. But it looks like you can get up to like 570. It looks like you're going to get some pip gains, like, smaller gains. Okay. All right. So DOT on the radar. DREP, something that I watch a little bit. Double bottom target. Man, I called this boom up right here. See, I had the falling wedge with the double bottom. Wait for the retest of the trend line. The MACD, boom, explosion. So what can go on? What can go on? Key, man, I hate up 179%. And if we look at it, it's up 476% since August 24th. Imagine that. I could have quadrupled my account in 2 days had I just focused on Key. But who would have known, man? Some guys got around each other and decided to pump that coin. It's kind of what happened. Lend. Blast off to 83 cents, man. I had to buy it 33 cents. Wow, like right around here. Lend just is parabolic. Look at it. It won't stop. It's going to have some type of retracement soon. It's very overbought now. With a double top coming on Lend. I would take profits on Lend right now. Just because I'm not greedy if I was in it. But it's up to you guys. You do what you want. Matic. I think Matic is really going to bounce here. Again, it's showing heavy support. Almost a triple bottom. Almost double bottom forming by the breakout of the bull pennant. I think this is definitely breaking out. Kind of, see? You put your stop loss there. So watch Matic. Definitely watch Matic very, very closely. Yeah, the last month alone, I've made over $5,000, Andy. All right, silver, 26.88, 26.90. I think silver is going to have a huge day. Again, I was telling you, pointing at this MACD cross that just kept looming. It was going to happen eventually. Now it's happening. We have the blue line skyrocketing over the red line. RSI moving up. Momentum of the move is very strong. Look for silver to eclipse itself back to $33 in the coming weeks. So good trade on silver if you're taking pips. So I have a guy who takes silver pips. I basically got him into silver pips. He was trading gold a lot and Bitcoin and other things. I told him, silver is very volatile. Like if you're trading pips, I think the money will be in silver. And he told me that was true. And he started making even more money. Bitcoin coming back up, bouncing off the bottom of that trend line on the 4-hour, oversold. People taking that bounce. Like to see that. Let's see it kind of fulfill my other bags here and keep them moving. I don't want to see Bitcoin keep going down. It will take CHZ right with it. But if Bitcoin recovers here, CHZ will recover on the USDT pair and get Bitcoin back to 11.6, 11.580. We can see CHZ make a move. So that's why I'm in CHZ. That's what's going on. Anyone have any asset they want me to go over? ADA. ADA is a screaming buy right now. I said that before, though, and it kind of fell out of its channel a little bit. But now it's so oversold. And look, you only had one, two. Since March, you're like, maybe that was the lowest dip you could have had, that March dip, man. Damn, man. Unloading all your bags there, look, you don't even have to think about all these ups and downs. You're like, you know what? I was so loaded in at. Cardano went to 2.5 cents that day. Damn, man. Okay, band. Let's get into band for the muser. Okay, I'm in band right now. Actually, I didn't disclose that. I am in band. I'm down $450 in band, I'll be honest. I don't always make the greatest trades. I usually do. But I posted band and OMG last night. Interesting that you bring them up. Okay. Let's look at band, okay? Now, our macro zoomed out look on the 4-hour, it's kind of like the largest time frame I use, is by the breakout of the falling wedge. This is the falling wedge. 68% chance will break to the upside. We would like to see, we see this white line, 21-day my line is curving up. We want to see that keep curving up, and we want to see it cross this red line in here. Hard to see, but see the red line and the white line. We want to see that cross, okay? I could bring this up a little bit even. There you go. We want to see that cross, okay? I got a really high-end mic and a really nice audio interface, so you guys feel like I'm in the room. I feel like it's so important. Me being a video guy my whole life, and me being also a rapper, having a an album on iTunes is I've recorded my voice so many times. So I know how I want it to sound, and that's kind of important to me. So we have a little bit of a double bottom forming here. A little sloppier, but it's higher up. We are making a break above the trend line. That candle has closed. That candle is closed. It's closed above the trend line. So to me, that is a breakout. We don't have the confirmed volume yet, though. We would like to see a spike in volume to kind of couple with that. But definitely something to look at. Band breaking above this trend line. And that was in August 10th. So a 2-week kind of fall through, if you think about it. And now we're ready to build up again. You need that. Nothing can keep going up forever. It has to retest, has to have some support. Aggressive entry right there. The 200 MA is possible support too, creeping on each other. I'm going to get into the 1 hour now so we can just see how well it's breaking out. We want to see how many candles on the 1 hour have actually come out. Okay. I have some good indications, some bad indications, but let's see what's going on. I want to really look at these candles like zoomed in. Okay. So band did break out. This popped out. It had the retest, which is to come back down to the trend line. There it is. And now we have a big green candle. That's a breakout. I would buy band right now. I would buy band on this breakout. Again, this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. But band is on the move. 12.15, 12.17. That candle's getting bigger on the 15. We're going to see a move for band beginning. Look, 1 hour, that candle just closed in the 1 hour. We're going to have a new candle open up. That was a very strong candle. That candle just closed. We have MACD momentum coming. Again, though, you want to buy in the pink. So my strategy, you'd be in 1044. You'd be getting out right now for 20% at 1216. So there's a lot of people doing that too. So you have to remember that. They're going to sell a little bit here. We have sell pressure right here. So we got to make it through this level now. You see, this is our last resistance. This level here at 1223. We got to bust through that. We bust through 1223. Then we get to 1279. We got to bust through that. We bust through 1279. And then we're at 1341. So 3 levels of resistance. Let's get to 1223 and then we can discuss it. But yeah, band moving very well, doing really nicely. Let's move into OMG. Anything else on band, let me know. If I didn't cover it, let's look at the long-term idea for band on the 3-day. Token metrics also, I got a wind of it. I saw, if you don't know what token metrics is, it's an AI platform that can tell you basically what's going to happen to a coin, and it's deadly accurate and scary. If we look at it on the daily, we are kind of curving on the MACD. We'd have to see another big bump move. So that kind of scares me a little bit on the daily. But I think we'll be able to get our little move up to 15 or 16 before the daily kind of enacts that. Begins to, show what's going on. This is the 3-day, actually. On the daily, we actually have big moves coming. So this is strong. So the 3-day, not the greatest. But the 3-day, those candles are 3-day long candles. So they kind of project way more into the future. But we may see a retracement for band once we get back up to 17, back down to 13. That's kind of what the 3-day is telling me. All right. I see hidden bullish divergence, folks. That means the trend will continue on the daily chart, which is extremely strong. And let me show you what I mean. And I trade on hidden bullish divergence constantly. We have a low. We have a lower low on the RSI. We have a low. We have a higher low on the price action. That tells me that the price will continue. The trend will continue. I trade off this like 9 out of 10 times blind. When I see hidden bullish divergence, I enter a trade feeling very, very good. We also have all of the moving averages in a line. This is very bullish for band. When you see that, some people don't even want to trade anything until they see yellow. See all these, the 21, the 50, the 80, the 100, and the 200, all in consecutive order, nice and clean. 200 nowhere near curving into any of these. Very, very bullish setup. Very, very bullish setup. All right, let's get into OMG. What's up, Jay Constant? How you feeling, my friend? Thank you for jumping into the stream. I appreciate it. We're getting into OMG right now. OMG USDT 512. I posted this last night in my group. I really did. See, buy the breakout of the falling wedge. This is in a falling wedge too. We're in the pink. I would buy right now. This is my aggressive buy. Bottom of the trend line. You see a little curve in the white, but it's all on a line again, just like we were looking at band. I also see the same thing on the 4 hour. I see hidden bullish divergence, folks. We have a low here. We have another low right there. We have a low here. We have a higher low. That tells me that this trend is about to blast off. These are some of the best trades I've ever seen honestly, ever. Like, you have a falling wedge in the RSI. That's one on my checklist. We have hidden bullish divergence. That's so high on my checklist. When I see that, that trade goes very high into my aspect of what, like, it's, that one is the one I want to trade. We're in the pink in the MACD. I always constantly say I like to buy in the pink. Sounds funny. Don't make stupid jokes about that. But yes, we have declining volume. Okay. All the moving averages in a line, bullish. You get your stop loss right here. You do not have to risk a lot, right? You just kind of, because if it falls through this and starts falling down, it's going to negate the fact that this is the falling wedge and it's going to break out of it. We have some green action right there. Oof. OMG, man. 91% gains coming. Don't forget that I said it. I may actually get out of something I'm in and get into OMG because it's like, damn. Like, wow, right? Wow, ball just reamed up. I went from 70 to 125 real fast. Boom. And CHD just went right back. So look, look at these trades. I bet you FET actually zeroed back out too. It was down 50. I bet it's down like $10 now, $33. So look, on my trades now, we're up 125 on ball, 46 on CHZ. And don't think, like, I don't just sometimes make $125 a day. Like, sometimes I'm putting 10 grand on a coin and I'm watching it. And when it actually, goes 100%, I'm out and I'm making 10 grand in a month. So I don't want you to look at some of my smaller trades and see, oh, he just makes peanuts. No, and I'm not trying. And even if you did make $100 a day, so what? Be proud of that. Be proud of that. I'm not here to show off to anybody. What I do, sometimes it looks like I'm showing off, but what I'm doing is I'm showing you my life. I'm a crypto lifer. It's what I do for a living. I could pass away tomorrow. Look at OMG. It was just at 511, 514. This thing is on its way. Today you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, damn, the crypto lifer hit. Tomorrow we'll come back. We'll open up the charts and we're going to go over every single thing I showed you today. I'm not going to show you something and then disappear tomorrow. Like, we're going to go over this tomorrow. We're going to get into why we got into the trade. You're going to stay with me. You're going to learn how to trade. It's going to be a daily process. If you want to make this your life, if you like being home and not having to run to someone else's business every day, my buddy recently ran his own business and he worked so hard. He basically grinded his hip to zero. And I was proud of him and I thought he was happy doing it, but he was working 7 days a week for 7 months straight. I mean, you just doubled down on OMG. Okay. Good idea. Remember to keep that stop loss tight. Like right here. Only because normally I wouldn't say that. In a bull market, I say, loose with the stop loss. But you got to change your strategy when Bitcoin is in a bit of a weird place. You don't want to get hurt. I want to keep everyone constantly trading. I don't want my subscribers to be losing their accounts. That's horrible. Horrible. Let's look at CHR. You're smart sticking on the same stuff. I applaud you on that, Muser, because it's kind of how you have to trade. It's constant, right? Let's look at CHR. You're in the CHR Bitcoin pair, right? Okay, let's look at CHR. Yep, double bottom forming for sure. MACD, pink. Yep, dude, you're learning, man. You're doing good. You're doing so good. So let's take it. All right, let me show you exactly how I trade. I come to a brand new chart. First thing I do is I add indicators. What indicators do I add? I add the 5 MA indicator. Then I go to the settings. I change the colors. Okay. Inputs 200, 100, and I change these numbers. MA 5, 21, 50, 80, 100, 200. So you go to the 5 MA indicator because these are all indicators. And if you try to add one at a time and you don't have a pro account, it won't let you. So these are all indicators. So the first thing I do is I add the 5 MA indicator. That's all these lines around my price action. The blue, the white, the yellow, red. And then I also add the MACD. So all this has been built by me, right? Or someone has showed me or taught me how to do this. So even the very simple charts you see are are custom created, or, you know, and these are basic trading tools. MACD, moving average convergence and divergence, gives me the momentum of a move. Relative strength index gives me also the momentum of the move. This is a lagging indicator. This tells me when things are overbought and oversold. Basically goes from 20 to 90. Anything above 70 is overbought. Anything below 30 is oversold. When stocks get down in here, they're screaming buy. Anything down in here. Look, have you bought right here? When this hit the line, you would have bought this at 0.005, and it went all the way to 0.09. You would have made almost damn near 100%. 80% right there. 4 out of 5. So you really want to be buying down here. Honestly, if you can just wait in cash till you see perfect buys, like right there, boom. It's really that simple, but a lot of people just have so much thoughts running through their head. It's hard for them to simplify trading, right? The more you do it, the easier it is to simplify, because the more your subconscious mind starts working for you, and the less you have to think. And then you can just clear your mind. Before, I had to think of everything at once, and like I didn't have time. I couldn't see the market clearly. I really couldn't. But now I can. It's really it's weird. Okay, so here we go. We come into and again, you got to learn the patterns. You got to learn the patterns. It's so important you learn the patterns. Like from the very beginning, you got to learn the patterns. Go to my videos. Go to my channel. I have 125 videos now. And growing. And look right here. Charting works. Get a free chart. Like, this is dope. Watch this video.
Let's keep the momentum going. Today I want to talk about how charting really does work. I'm not going to say it's going to make you an amazing trader, and it's not going to make you win every trade. But what it will do is help you curb your emotions. When you have a pattern to trade by, you actually have a list of rules that you've already set. And that way, you'll follow those rules despite what you think is going to happen to the price action. When you're dreaming for ups and waiting for big hits, that's when you make foolish decisions. You want to chart it out and play with the chart. You set your stop loss, and if your trade doesn't go through...
Yeah, it looks skinny. This is an older video. So this is almost a year ago. Look, September 16th. Coming up on a year ago, man. Anyway, the whole point of this video, you should watch it, but the whole point is it gives you a chart, and you can download it for free right here. And this shows you how I trade. These are all the patterns that I trade by. So the first thing we look at is at CHC, and I see a asymmetric triangle, right? It's pretty even on both sides, okay? So I see this right here, symmetric triangle, which could break up or down either way, 50-50. We would rather it be an ascending, we would rather it be these continuation patterns. All these are continuation patterns, meaning if it comes into the chart, the pattern, 68% of the time, it'll leave the pattern the way it came in. So if it comes in down, it'll go down. If it comes in down, it'll go down. Comes in down, it'll go down. These are bearish sentiments. If it comes in up, it goes up. We would like to put this into the bullish pennant area. But honestly, it's because of the widening of this, I have to say it's a symmetrical triangle. 50% chance of a break either way, but then we use other indicators to kind of give us our edge. Okay. Now, I do like to buy, see, the pink is where the move starts to actually starts to happen. Okay? So you have one pink bar actually just came out, which is amazing. Right as I said that. Oh, it turned back to red. We want to see this turn pink. You could literally sit here and stare at this, and when it turns pink, maybe you slowly get in, but, you know, that'd be, I just came up with a crazy idea. Look at the VPVR. The VPVR is this yellow and blue thing here, and it's telling me where people buy and sell, and it shows me the level where the most buy and sells. And if most people are buying and selling there so strongly, they're going to actually create a wall of price action where the price really can't fall. And so we use the VPVR as a secondary confluence to see what's happening with the price action. Okay. We see a double bottom forming. That was strange how it did that. I see a double bottom, very bullish, okay? We see the MACD cross, bearish momentum ending. And then, how do I get my targets? How do I get my stop loss? How do I find my risk? Very simple. Take the base of the triangle. Okay. We swing it right here. Kind of where you think it's going to come out. the street cleaner? I haven't seen that guy in a while. Nice. He does a good job, man. All right. So, bottom of the trend line is where you want to buy it. As it coils further up into the triangle, the move becomes more explosive. Okay. So, these are very bullish signs. All right. $56% gains coming. Target 0.09675, breaking the old high. And that's what we see. And we will have some resistance here. People will take profit right here. You may want to take 50% off the table right here. It's another reason why I really like 3 commas. If you're not using 3 commas, you're having a tough time trading. I'm gonna spend like a couple minutes on 3 commas, and then if you're not using 3 commas, and I know it costs $25 a month, and I know the costs kind of get up there. Like I have a TradingView account, $25 a month. I have a 3 commas account, $25 a month. I pay a trading group $60 a month. That's $110 I'm spending a month, you know. But honestly, pulling in, you know, $800 last night, it's pretty sweet. So that paid for everything in one trade. So right now, look, it turned pink again. That's when the move begins in the pink. We just saw pink. This is one of the first times I've ever seen red turn to pink happening live. So, and see, we'll have some resistance up here too. You can see the VPVR showing that. But this is a screaming buy. CHR, man. Screaming buy right now on the USDT pair. Double bottom, bullish. In the pink, bullish. RSI set, ready to go. Coming off of a lower period, bullish. Look, they grow. It's going to grow. Look at all the times it hit here. It grows. Usually comes to the dotted line. If it hits here, it eventually hits the dotted line. May take some time. So, and look at the pop there, the pop there, the pop there. What do you think is going to happen now? Chromia. Also has a lot of news. People talk about it. So, let me show you exactly. So you would enter right now. So right here, you'd say buy the breakout. Buy the breakout of the triangle, right here. I put a line there for the entry. Stop. I like to put the stop below the pattern. Right here. See, all the trades I give you guys, I don't have you risking a lot. I've thought about it. My checklist creates this, actually. The checklist that I go through eventually creates this. Can you take a short look at BTC now? It's moving up. Thanks. Yeah, I just want to... All right, let me do that right now for you. But we're going to come back to CHR. I have to finish that and post that. Okay. BTC, USDT. Boom. Nice freaking moves here. Okay. What do I see for Bitcoin right now? Well, right off the bat, training you guys, so you guys should tell me now. Like, I get to the point, man, I should just sit back and let my subscribers make me money, right? After all the years. But look, double bottom on the RSI. Very bullish, okay? Very bullish. MACD cross curving up. Very bullish. Says we're about to move. Says that there's more move coming. And look, it begins in the pink. I keep saying, see the first pink bar? That's where the green started. You already made part of the move in the pink. It's like being in the paint, being in the pink. 1.5% is already up in this little area of pink. You see this too? Look, pink, green, pink, green. I want you guys to start seeing. No one taught me this. No one's ever said this to me. No trader, no guru. No one's ever told me to buy in the pink. I created this. They've told me how to use these indicators They just didn't describe it the way I'm describing it. So I found my own way to interpret this, and I put so much effort into trading that you will find gems in your own. Your mind will start to bend with the numbers. Like, you will make money. Look, in the pink, boom. And then you go into the green. See? So really, if you waited for the green, see if you waited for the green here, you get like 60% of the move. So Bitcoin on the 4-hour, looking very healthy. Look, it got held up by the 200-day moving average. That did really hold support. Look, fell through with a wick, got right back, bought back up. So the algorithms traded on that. They all went for that, and they held that. Very good news. Okay, double bottom on the RSI. Look for us to reach back into the overbought area. Where would that put us? Bring us back into the pattern, back to the top of the trend line. I want to see us break back into the pattern. And then my target would be 12.6 right here. Top of the trend line, 12.648. So that's what I see happening for Bitcoin right now. And I'm sticking to it. We do see some resistance here at 11,700. So once we get back right back into the pattern, we may have some resistance. This is good though. This is going to take up my USDT pairs. This is why I trade in USDT pairs. Okay. Look, we're up 157 now on Ball. We're up 58 on CHZ. And I bet you if I swing this trade will almost be at zero at this point, this FET trade, because FET is a known coin. It pushes 35, 157, 58. Now we're up $200 on the buy from last night, right? 170 bucks. So you can say that there's a reason why I do what I do, okay? Okay, so we have the double bottom. We are getting bouncing off this 200-day moving average, and we have the curving blue line in the pink. Look for some moves for the MACD. Look for us to retrace back up to 11,766. We then have to break through this resistance right here and stay into the pattern. If we do that, I see we go to the top of the pattern at 12,624. Jay Constant, did I do a good job for you? Because I think I did. Now let's look at for it on the daily. On the daily, it also, we have a falling wedge in the RSI. We have the MACD losing a bit of momentum. We can see this blue line begin to curve. Is a pink coming? Let's watch for that. If it does, that says we're going back up. Again, I saw a lot of traders saying that we weren't going back up. So, yeah, man, I would get into a trade right now. I would actually open a Bitcoin trade. I would go long Bitcoin. I would long Bitcoin right now. 10x leverage, Bybit, you know, there you go. Again, I don't trade leverage, but that's how you have to trade Bitcoin because it only makes 8% moves and you want to make 80% that day, right? So you definitely have to start trading leverage if you want to make money with Bitcoin. Otherwise, you should be trading altcoins because the altcoins are going to go up way more. Look at this, 24.66, up 5% on Ball. Big candle. Let's go back to the 4-hour. We're breaking out. Now we have another breakout. This is a buy the breakout situation for Ball. So, and we haven't even seen the cross yet. I love when I'm in a trade and the blue line hasn't crossed the red line yet. And I'm already up in profits. I mean, I think Ball is going to make me some money today. Could turn out to be a $500 day. So, this is just the plan. And I'm sticking to it. And you know what? I'm trading aggressively. Last night I was aggressively trading. Yeah, if Bitcoin had turned on me, all my positions would have turned off. And I would have lost 150 on each of them. Probably would have lost 450, almost $500. Could have woken up to a $500 loss, and I was ready for that. The second I make the trades, I say, you know what, this could happen to me. Now here we have a flag happening for Doc. I got out of Doc last night. Okay, I sold at 3. I was in at 1.4 down here. I sold at like 2.31 somewhere. Got back in this bottom of the trend line, and I sold again. So I've used $4,000 to make about, I don't know, 3,500 off a Doc in the last couple weeks. It's been very good to me. I could have just stayed in it and went to 35 last night. I was up even more at one point. But I took profits and then I kind of spread them out into other things, right? CHZ, Ball. CHZ, I'm going to hold for like a week or two. Now it's starting to make moves. Breaking out of it. Everything I'm in now is starting to break out. If Bitcoin can force itself back into the 12,000, it's going to take all my USDT pairs up. I'm going to make some money today. I'm basically going to make what Bitcoin made with more leverage on that move. Really good for me. I am up $600 on the day already. So it's a good day. Ban making moves. LTO, I'm up $100 on $300, dude. That's like, I put $350 in LTO. I'm up, like, you can't make this stuff up. Look, up three. I just had some change money. I said, I'll throw it in LTO. I got into LTO at 7. Are you tickling her? It sounds like you tortured her. So IOST still holding. We were up at 7.5 already though. Could have taken profits. I was up $1,000, but this is a long-term hold. I think it's really gonna pay me well, so I'm in it. Let me go over my last few trades. I feel like I got like a nice group of people here. Let me go over my last few trades, okay? All right. So I can go over my last 25 trades if you want. We can even go over my last like 10 trades, I feel like 25 is a lot, but I want to show you though. I want to show you like. So my last 25 trades, we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them, okay? And 2 of them were at 2,400 and 800, right? So 2 of the trades already, you're up. And now look, we're up 220, we're up 94, that's 320. Another 200 is 520. Another 100 is 620. Another 820 is 640. Plus 200 is 840. Plus 300 is 1140. Plus 140, right, is 1180, and the 1 is 1280. Plus 320, the 20 goes to 1280, 13, 1500. 1630 plus 400 is 2000. 1630 plus 400, 2030. 2030 plus 2,300 is 4,430. 4,830 plus another 800 is $5,600, right? And then our losses. We lost $100. We lost 116 and 142. So that's like 280. And then 100 is 380, 450. Another 50 is 500. Then we lost the 71 here, 570. Then we lost 670, and another 70 is 740, and then $30, 780. So we won $5,400, and we lost $700. I don't know what more you want. I don't know what more I can show you. This is my actual trading. This is how I trade. This is my life. I don't see anyone on YouTube doing this. I think they're afraid of getting hacked or something. My whole point is, if I don't show you this stuff, then I'm blowing smoke up your ass. Okay? I see a lot of guys out here who are claiming to trade. I don't know if they actually press the buy button. They may give you 1,000 setups. I could post you 10 setups every day. And then say I have 1,000 subscribers, I post 10 setups every day, and a few of them each take it. Of course, by the odds, by the randomness, a few people are going to win and a few people are going to lose. And then I'm going to say, oh, you guys won. So my whole point is, I like to show you that I'm actually doing the trading, right? Because if I'm not actually doing the trading, I feel that I'm not real. I'm not being real with you, right? At all. So that's just something I want to bring up, talk about, and get into. All right. Anyone else? Any last coins we can go over before I bounce? Actually, let's get into gold and let's get into the regular markets. We didn't check that because it does have confluence on what's going on. Gold starting to pump back up on the bottom of this trend line. I see gold bottoming here. I say this is the temp local bottom, and we're going to 2,240. Mark my words on gold. You should make a trade on it right now. Hey, I like to trade gold for the last 10 years. When I see a chart in gold, also it came up, came down to consolidation period, was oversold here. Perfect time to buy gold, 1874. Oh yeah, finished CHR. Thanks, man. This guy. See, man, I got distracted. Thank you, brother. I want to have XRP user on the channel. What I can do is I can Skype call you, and then I can add your video to the screen, and then we can like have a discussion. And he got into Bitcoin a little later than me, and I want him to kind of talk about how he got into Bitcoin, because a lot of the subscribers are new, and I think like a in-depth interview with someone who's pretty new into crypto would be really interesting. So that's something that I want to have. I'm planning on it. What is today? I'm planning on it Wednesday. I plan on doing it on Friday. Okay, so get ready, Muser, to be on the spotlight. Okay, stop loss right here. Okay. Why is the stop loss here? Because it'll fall out of the triangle. When it falls out of the triangle, it negates my idea. And if it negates my idea, then we have to start over and wait for another entry that makes better sense. So that's why the stop loss is here. Now, if you were to buy right now and use the stop loss at the bottom, 10%. But if you're somewhere in the middle, 6%. And there's 56% gains. Now, that's a risk-reward ratio. You're risking 6% to gain 56%. It's almost 10 to 1. It's like 9 to 1. 9 times 6 is 54, right? So it is not yet. It's like 9, and then 6 into 6 is 9.1. And how did I get that? Because 54, 6, no, it's 2%. Whatever, I'm not going to get that crazy. I'm trying to do some like high computed math, which I could do, but I'm going to leave it away for now. Buy the breakout of the triangle, okay? Aggressive buy is the bottom of the trend line, okay? So aggressive buy is the bottom of the trend line, which is right here where we're at. So there's the stop loss. Aggressive buy, bottom of the trend line. Or you can buy the breakout of the triangle, okay? Stop loss. We have red coming. I would just sit here literally and watch this for pink. We look at the 1 hour. We're being held up pretty well. It says we're having a little bit of downside on the 1 hour. Could kind of creep around here. Trying to find like indications of anything. 4 hour. 6 hour looks really good because the blue line is just curving down. 12 hours not too bad too. A lot of red, but how much more red can we have? You know, looks like pink is coming. So on the 4 hour, man, we're looking good. 0.0618. Target is 9. 56% gains coming for CHR. And it hasn't popped yet. Did this little fake out here, did a big move. Kind of doing it again. So double bottom, MACD in the red, RSI ready to run. Get your stop loss. Or you can just wait. It's safer to wait, buy the breakout. Once it buys the breakout, all the traders jump in. The volume should prop it above the trend line. And that's why you have all those other people kind of sitting there. Dude, I'm in Parsiq right now. Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, I went to Uniswap for the first time yesterday. And I bought Parsiq. That's 16 cents, man. Like, I bought Parsiq and I put on everyone's radar. Hey, everyone, please. Everyone on right now, please join my Telegram. I have an awesome Telegram channel that I just started. Like, I don't say much in it. Let me just show you. But please, anyone, join my Telegram channel. It's in the link. It's in this link right here. Look, join my Telegram. You can view it. Oh, and then that's not that. But here I am, man. Crypto Lifer. Parsiq on your radar yesterday. 12, like, you know, I'm just putting things out there. So I think it would benefit you to follow the Telegram because I'm putting stuff out there. Look, I sold the talk on DAW. Let's see now. Coinbase wallet. Yep, you're right. I'm already up a lot on Parsiq. $400 turned into $600 real fast. Real fast in 2 days. Let's look at CoinMarketCap. And where did I get that? I got that from Ilio Trades, man. He's on point, dude. I know what YouTube channels to go for to bring you guys sick news. And I have sick friends that have like dope minds and they find dope shit. Look, 27, man. 34%. In at 16. Up 9 on 16. Over 50%. Parsiq. You know it's an interoperable protocol? It kind of does the opposite of what Chainlink does in a way, but it's needed like Chainlink. So it's basically a protocol, interoperable protocol. Yeah. I'm going to send this to Twitter. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. I'm posting charts constantly. Like you wouldn't believe how many charts I'm posting, man. Look, Ball USD. I posted it last night. Then I reposted the setup. Ball USD 10 hours ago. OMG. I posted that 11 hours ago. Band. I posted that 12 hours ago. Matic. I posted that 12 hours ago. RSR, I posted that. CHZ, I posted that. BAT, I posted that. I am going hard lately. Like hard. I'm putting in 12, 15 hours a day in this crypto life. All right, guys. Thank you, Nate. Nate Strasberg. Shout out to everybody on the channel right now. Andy Garcia, Jay Constant, XRP Muser, Nate Strasberg. Really love you guys. Really, really love you guys. It means the world to me. Got some word now that AVA is pumping. AVA. USDT. Does it have a tether pair? No, not everything has a tether pair. I don't know why. Some people they like, nah, we want to be Bitcoin only, baby. So AVA, yep, there it is in the 4 hour. Pretty new coin. So remember, these new coins tend to move. That's a huge candle there. It's starting to just get crazy. Wow. Put this on your radar, though. Coins that pump will retrace. They'll pump again. You know, if you missed a pump, don't worry about it. Don't FOMO ever, man. You know, yeah, that's true. All right, guys. I love you so much. I appreciate it. Let me just check gold. I got to check gold for myself. This is what I would be doing anyway, so why don't I just act like, oh, yeah, we went over that. Gold skyrocketing. Look, it's already starting to make the move. I called it for you guys. It's the same thing over and over again. The triangle, the MACD, the RSI, the target. The triangle, the MACD, the RSI, the target. The triangle, the MACD, the RSI, the target. And over and over and over and over again, right? And it doesn't matter the asset. Once you learn these things, you can trade anywhere, anytime, and then you can start building other tips and tricks, right? Netflix just keeps going up. Tesla has a MACD cross coming. Said it's in a pop. Look on the 1 hour. It says it's going up. Here, you got to sell it though. You got to sell Tesla right now. You got to take some profits. It's going to retest. If you don't think so, come on, man. I drew a fib on that. I love Tesla, but it's got to come back down to 1100. Hey, maybe it won't, but silver doing great. 2699. Keep it up. Keep it up. I know we're getting into pips here at 257, all this other stuff like that. So it's a great day, man. It's a great day. The Dow, I also said, had a MACD cross coming. So look for the Dow to go back to 29,423. That's what I see happening. Fluent doing well. Fluent about to pop. MACD cross coming. So Possibly Fluent forming a double bottom. Something interesting to see. 257 up 12%. Whole market's pumping today. Good day. After yesterday, stressful day, man. Wasn't sure what was going to happen to Bitcoin. BLZ making some moves. Boom. Band just doing its thing. That candle's getting bigger and bigger. 1250. Look for band to eclipse its old spot. This is going up to 25. Look at ball. Nice. When you study the indicators and you trade on technical analysis and you don't use your emotions, you tend to have something going well. Oh, XRP. Gotta do XRP real quick. Gotta do some XRP. Little XRP. Hey man, you talking about XRP? XRP still holding the bottom of that trend line. If it falls through the trend line, see, we got a stop loss here. So we haven't hit our stop loss, getting held by the 200-day moving average. You can see the 200-day moving average is coming in a lot. How many trades did I show you this yellow line has been holding support? It held support for Bitcoin. It held support for Band. It held support for FET. It held support for CHZ. So that's what I see happening. We're going to come back to the top of this trend line for sure at 31.91. Then do we come back down again to 27? Very possible. Then we blow up. But I actually would still push a buy right now. We have a MACD cross coming again. Like all these coins are in the same place. Like they break from cycles, but for the most part they cycle back in, and it's all about which coin you want to be in, right? So you just got to think about it. Just got to think about it. So XRP in a good spot. Triple bottom on the RSI. Look, boom, 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 right? Double bottom on the RSI. If we just minus that one. Double bottom right here forming somewhat. We had the double bottom here. That did play out. No, it didn't play out yet. So we need to see it come back to the top of the trend line. I'm liking XRP right now. I'm liking it. If it does cross, if the price action goes below this 21-day moving average and we see the white line cross the yellow line here, that's something that I would say it's time to lay off of it. Wait for confluence and movement of the moving averages to come back in order. What we would like to see is this white line curve up, begin to cross the red line, and not cross this yellow line. So we'll be watching that. That will be a death cross. We don't want to see that. Right now, everything's cool. So we just got to keep an eye on this with the moving averages. We want to make sure that white line does not cross that yellow line. That's just a forebearer of bad news. It could go down and come right back up, but we just got to watch it. We got to watch it. No, this market is not for the lighthearted at all. XDZ. I think XDZ is a screaming buy right now. Double bottom forming. We have a MACD cross. We're in the pink. We're good on the RSI, ready to go. We did fall out of a triangle, so we're in a kind of new price discovery. And also, let's just try to draw a Fibonacci on that, a local fib, to give us confluence. When I say confluence, I mean two indicators that are telling me the same thing, right? It's like when two people tell you something that they don't know each other, but they both tell you. Basically, wow, Travala goes DeFi with Ava, listed as a collateral asset. Dude, you seen this? The XCZ just, Tezos just came out saying they're DeFi, right? But look, it's at the 0.15 fib. This is a golden pocket, is the 0.5 to the 618, but sometimes you just get to the 0.15. We do see a possible head and shoulders, which is bearish here for Tezos. Look for the bear. If that plays out, its target would be the 618 because you would take the line here. So look for Tezos to fall further to the 618. Possible, but I actually think because it's such a strong coin, it's so known, and it has a MACD cross coming, it's going to stop here. I would actually make a buy right now. Today is buy city. There were dips, but the dips were held, like all those, you didn't have to buy the dip. Everything kind of stayed where it was, and now as Bitcoin begins its move back, it's going to bring back the market. I miss Lend every week. It pisses me off. Like, I want Lend. I've been talking about Lend since it was like 2 cents. It's up. It's up 40x. It's up 40x. 40x. 5, 6. I have it at 6 cents right here on the USD pair. Like, Jesus. But it's up more than that. When I got into Lend, when I started playing Lend and getting into Lend, it was at 2 cents, man. Like, how we miss Key for 400% gains. I'm going to get one of them one day. I actually don't even know how you do that, because in my 3 commas, like, it doesn't even let me put 400% as my take profit yet, you know? So it's kind of interesting. Like, but anyway. All right, guys, 10:44. Let's look where we're at before you guys leave on the day. Ball just continuing to make moves for me. Ball up 168 now, 6.9%. CHZ 4.1%, and FET just holding a $30 loss. That thing is a winner. Look for it to reclaim 13 cents not too long from now. All right, guys. I love my subscribers and I love this life. Help me keep doing this for a living. And you know, if you could donate. That's right. Yeah, donate. BTC, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP. Come on, man. If I gave you a trade and you made money on it, throw me a couple bucks. Hey, it won't be the worst thing in the world, you know. You'll feel good about it. You know, you'll be spreading the wealth. You can also tip me in basic attention token if you're using the Brave browser, which you should be. If you're my subscriber, you should be using the Brave browser. Nothing else. Anything else is just not worth it. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, crypto is life. If you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early. And I might be on tonight.